Hi ExtraTop family, in this video I'll show you rules that Prince William and Kate follow in raising their children. In 2022, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge might be royal, but they are raising their children just like any other parents. From spending quality time with grandparents to enjoying outdoor sports, these royal tots certainly have a special upbringing. Let's take a look at the couple's parenting rule. Date night is important. William and Kate rarely apart from their children, especially the Duchess who took her longest maternity leave with Louis for 6 months until autumn 2018. But factoring in some alone time is also very important. The Cambridges went on their first holiday as a family of 5 in summer 2018, visiting the private island of Mustachio. And during their fun-filled stay, William and Kate managed to take a night off parenting duty and attend a golf-themed party. The Splash of Gold Bash was held at Basil's bar. Fellow revelers revealed to Hello that William and Kate attend on the early side and looked to be having a great time. Sources said they dressed island chic, with Prince William sporting a pink house moustache shirt to support the local brand. They were there for the cocktail segment and kept it rather classy, the source said, letting their children make their own choices. When William appeared on that Peter Crouch podcast in July 2020, he was asked whether he had to persuade George to become an Aston Villa fan like him. He said, "I'm trying not to persuade him to be a Villa fan. I'm letting him choose his own way. It's about finding what fits for him." Quality time with the grandparents. Kate is very close to her parents, Carlo and Michael Middleton, and the Cambridges often stay with them in Bucklebury, West Berkshire. Businesswoman Carlo revealed in an interview in December 2018 that she has as many trees in her house as possible, including in the grandchildren's room, so that they can decorate it themselves. The Middleton were also on hand to look after George, Charlotte, and Louis when their parents competed against one another at the King's Cup sailing regatta and while they were on their Royal Tour of Pakistan in October 2019. Show good sportsmanship. Royal fans were delighted when William and Kate took George and Charlotte to watch their first football match, Norwich City vs Aston Villa, in October 2019. The young prince couldn't contain his excitement and punched the air when his dad's team Aston Villa won 5-1, and while William couldn't hide his joy when the villains were promoted to the Premier League in May, he was a little more subdued at the match. Fans on Twitter believe that Duke told his overexcited son to calm down as Aston Villa netted their fourth goal, but there was a good reason behind it. The Cambridges were sitting in the south stand at Norwich's Carrow Road football ground among the losing home fans. It's okay to ask for help. They are more privileged than most families. But even royals need help. When George was around 6 months old, Prince William and Kate hired a nanny, Maria Theresa Torion Barula, to help them at home. Maria has since stayed on and has cared for Prince Charlotte and Prince Louis, often taking the children to school and going on outing to the park. William and Kate have also found tremendous support in their parents, especially the Duchess' mom, Carol Middleton. When the couple first had George, they spent 6 weeks at the Middleton's family home in Berkshire, where Carlo showed her daughter the ropes. Hugs are important. Kate has spoken out about the importance of affection and how hugs are very important after she was greeted by one fan, Janet Emery. During an engagement at Basildon Sporting Centre, Janet went over to hug the Duchess as she came to greet her, and as Kate embraced her, she told her hugs are very important. "That's what I tell my children. Children should spend a lot of time with their cousins." Prince George and Princess Charlotte are often reunited with their cousins Savannah and Isla Phillips. After dropping the color, the young royals were seen playing with each other at the Maserati Royal Charity Polo Trophy. Savannah, the 7-year-old daughter of Peter and Autumn Phillips, was seen keeping a watchful eye over little Charlotte. Screen time is allowed. Yes, even royals use the iPad to entertain the kids and keep them quiet on long flights. Prince William told Radio 1 that the family watches a lot of children's programs. George was a huge fan of Peppa Pig, but he is now moved on to Fireman Sam, and George expects mom and dad to watch the shows with him. You have to pretend you are really interested in it because George gets very upset if you are not showing your delights to the character, William said. Being outdoors is best. In an open letter to Super Children Hospice Week published in May 2022, Kate revealed how she cherishes simple family moments with her children, such as playing outside together. She wrote, "Spending quality time together is such an important aspect of family life, and for me as a mother, it's the simple family moments like playing outside together that I cherish. The internet is their mommy's friend, who hasn't turned to an online forum to unload their work. Should she be working yet? Why will not he sleep at night?" Kat is no different. She has reportedly used a pseudonym to post questions on sites like Momsnet and Baby Center on issues she and William differ on, like cartoons before bed. You will see them at school gates. Kat wants George and Charlotte to have a normal school experience like she did, and that means she does the school run as much as possible. George started nursery school in 2016, and both mom and dad do drop-offs and pick-ups when they aren't working. Prince Charlotte joined her big brother George at Thomas Versia in West London in September 2019, and William and Kate dropped her off for her first day. She previously attended Wilcox Nursery School in Kensington. Bring on the activities. The royal couple are quite active. They sail, they play football, they ski, and they are passing that love of fitness onto their kids. If you are walking in the gardens near Kensington Palace, you may spot George racing around on his scooter with a helmet on. Of course, he goes super fast on it. It's hard to keep up with him, Kate said. George also enjoys fencing. Now that's a princely activity. And football, although William admitted that Charlotte is the more skilled footballer. George is sort of getting into it slowly, but Charlotte is showing more aptitude. The proud dad explained, "Charlotte is also a keen horseback rider, just like her great-grandmother, the Queen. Some rules are meant to be broken. William and Kate aren't above breaking some rules." For the first few months of George's life, the couple didn't have a real nanny. Instead, Kate's mom, Carol, helped them adjust to parenthood, and George didn't even spend his first few weeks in a palace or castle. The new family of three stayed at Kate's family home in Bucklebury. The most notable tradition Kate and William have broken is sending George to Thomas Patricia School, where both boys and girls attend. William and Harry both attend Witherby School, which is an all-boys institution near Kensington Palace. William and Kate are clearly trying to give their kids a very normal upbringing. Boys must wear shorts. One of the weirder traditions in the royal family is that boys should wear shorts until they reach the age of 8. No cuddling kids. Coming from such wealth and comfort, you might expect the real children to be spoiled and mollycoddled, but this is not the case. Prince Charles was only allowed to see his parents at designated times, and often had to put up with time without them as they traveled the world. Things have changed a bit, as Kate and William are more hands-on parents. However, they are not expected to wrap the young prince and princess in cotton wool. Farm-to-table baby food. The Queen's estates are rich pickings for fruit and vegetables. Plus, the Queen has 20 personal chefs who are tasked with getting the tastiest and healthiest grub on the dinner plate. Apples and pears picked from the Sandringham estate are pureed into baby food, and meat and vegetable can be blended into a delicious soup. Parenting terrible toddlers. Looking after a child in a terrible twist is hard enough, but try doing it with the worried and hungry photographers looking on. Prince Charlotte recently stuck out her tongue at photographers, but Kate was able to laugh it off and deal with it calmly and swiftly without raising her voice. This is because they deal with bad behavior with grace, and the kids are well trained in etiquette as soon as they can sit at the table. A new etiquette used by William is to squat down to the child height when they step out to offline, though reportedly the Queen is not a fan. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching. Extra Top, extra fun.